What's up, guys? What's up? We back. Been a little bit. My hair is getting crazy now. Starting to get puffy hair. Have to share on the Discord so everyone knows that I'm live and still live. Alright, guys, what is up? I have nothing planned today, but I wanted to come out and vibe and say what's up. It's been a little bit, and I wanted to update everybody on like where I am and what I'm doing and what's been going on and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm trying to think where I start out at. So we actually are doing a lot better mentally, and that's why I came on to update you guys. Also, I have hit my new lowest weight ever. I am now down to 208 from 227, which is insane. I have lost so much weight. Fun fact, I actually ended up finding a way to like really help my stress. It didn't happen overnight, but I had to like give it time, just like anything else. But I started doing push-ups every night before bed about 2 weeks ago, and I'm now just starting to like notice that they're helping a lot. Push-ups before bed, I do like 2 to 3 sets of 10, depending on how much strength I have left. But I've felt never better. I think I'm actually getting back to my old self, like actually my old high school self, where I'm actually like functioning like a normal human. I think I'm actually reverting my anxiety, but a lot I've had to change because of that. But putting myself on a sleep schedule has helped a lot. Doing push-ups every night before bed has helped a lot. Giving myself some sense of what's the word? Like putting myself on a schedule of some sort. Knowing that I can do push-ups every night gives me like a feeling of like success doing that and sticking to that. Same with getting to bed earlier. I'm doing that also on purpose because of the whole DoorDash thing. I'm actually working on getting my car up and running, either to possibly sell it for something different for the channel, or maybe fix it up and just DoorDash with my car. But I'm DoorDashing with my sister every day now and getting out there, and that feels like a big accomplishment like in my life. Also, like doing stuff like that. That's also why I haven't been on stream for a little bit. That's why I'm sorry if you guys have missed me. But yeah, I've been grinding that out with my sister, and it's actually kind of fun. It's like fun to do. So I've been doing that to make money on the side. Getting my car fixed soon. There'll be a new video on my car because of that. I'm going to be getting a different exhaust. It's going to be a surprise, but it's going to sound a lot better. It's going to actually, I'm going to find a way to make my car sound less sloppy, because I don't want it to just be loud anymore. I want it to like have a toned down sound that still sounds good. And I want to do something that I've never done before with my exhaust. So that's the game plan. What else? I'm trying to get on here because I like to update you guys and talk to you guys and stuff. And then from there, we can decide, I guess, if I have anyone on, if I play any games or do anything else, or if it's just like a hangout talk type stream. But yeah, everything in life is starting to come together because I'm like actually treating my life like it's special now. I literally think that the fact that I was like doing nothing and sitting around and stuff is like probably 90% of people's issues in life, but you kind of like don't know when you're in that situation why you feel the way you do. But once you like actually get out there in life and like actually feel like you're committing to something, like you're doing something with your life, it like gives yourself purpose. So like feeling like knowing when I wake up in the morning I'm getting up to actually be productive and doing stuff is way better than like feeling repetitive and stuck nonstop all the time in the same old. So yeah, we're making progress, guys. We are climbing up the ladder, and glory to the man upstairs, glory to God for getting me to this point, because I didn't know if I was even going to be able to get myself to. I'll hop on and play monkeys for a little bit. I haven't done that in a while. I've taken a long enough break from it that I'll give it a go. Open the floodgates of heaven. Alright, let me just add that I'm playing balloons so that people know. What the heck did I just do? Come on, Yahweh. Okay. Back on balloons, guys. Back on balloons. Back on balloons. Dude, I don't know the last time I was even on this. It's been a minute. When was our last stream? I think our last stream was what, trying to hit the record? No, our stream was, we streamed playing this 7 days ago? It didn't feel like 7 days ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago we tried to do the highest round, and that took so much energy out of me. I think I should have split that instead of making it a challenge, because it made me not want to play the game as much. I don't think I've ever played this map. There's like maps that I've never once touched. How in the world does this go? This is confusing. It goes Oh, there's 2 entrances and exits. Makes sense. And they're on opposite sides. What the freak does this man's do? Honestly, I hate maps that have dual paths, but we never played it before, so I gotta at least get that 2 out of the way. I don't think there's like maps on here that I have never played. Is there game audio? My God, it's all on you. Demon shrimp. I honestly don't like this map at all. Boring. Oh, I've never played carts, even though people told me to play this before. What was he on? Almost 3. He's a good early on dude. Need to get a mega farmer. Put him here. Vacuum. Low-key locked in with this setup. The guy is doing work. Oh. We got leakage though. We got leakage. I feel bad I haven't been on here in so long. Everyone's like probably thinking that I retired. And here I am at 12 in the morning, 12 at night. I just have to take little mini breaks. Come on, y'all, wait. I was thinking about playing the one game that everyone was asking me to play before. I forget what it's called. Something song. It was the one that like crashed Steam. Thinking about playing that maybe. I will spend money if it's something that people want to watch. I've been saving up money like crazy, so if y'all want to see it. Gotta find ways to like level these guys up. It's been taking forever, but it's because I haven't been playing the game much. What's up, people? I don't know why it gets, I bet you it's my computer. I was gonna say, I don't know why it gets so hot in my room from gaming, but, or it might be these. Monitors? It's getting warm in my room. Time to open the window and let fresh air in. It's starting to get down like in the 60s at night, so it's starting to feel like fall. Which I'm actually really excited about, to be honest with you. Really excited for fall. Come on, Yahweh. My little guys are actually putting in work, low-key. Come on, Yahweh. My God, it's all on you. Dang, dude, with this combo, they're not even getting past the beginning. Got in front. Just doing crazy damage, bro. Forgot about utilizing more of my resources. Honestly, keep those 4, but I still want to. Okay, let's figure out how to get a helicopter so we can move stuff a little bit. Okay, we're almost to helicopter anyways. Chinook. There we go. Now we can move stuff. I low-key want to move him up here to get the pops for money. This guy can stay back here. He just needs to get us more money. What else? Trying to think money-wise. Support sniper. Which one is his? The middle. Middle tier. To buy another farmer dude. Which is fine, because I think buying them gives us XP, doesn't it? Pretty sure that's actually what you're supposed to do. Okay, let's get a bank. Alright. Dang. This combo with him close by with the ninja monkeys on... Dude, they're like not even moving from this area. Never realized how good that strat was. Okay, we'll get a supply drop, a single supply drop, because that's good for money to bring into... We could do... Mermonkey top path for some boats if I really needed. I need crazy money for that. I think you need it maxed out to get them. Yeah. We're good off that though. We still got it in the books. Come on, Yahweh. What did I just do? Increases pierce of nearby, so that means... Okay, I don't need that yet, but I gotta keep an eye on that too. Okay, got that. And then we can put our boats down. It's crazy how a random tower like this can... Where did my freaking boat placement go? Okay. It's fine. Drop a couple bottoms. Okay, lock in chat, lock in. Gotta spend money to make money. Okay, we'll get another balloon sabotage up there. I think my defenses are still okay. We just gotta be careful as we approach later game. Trade Empires 19. Can I get any more? Yeah, I can. I'll make one of these a Pirate Lord. Just because Pirate Lord comes in clutch with big balloons, catching them. Okay, we got Trade Empire. How that fits around there, I'll never know. Let's open that up. Get some free monies. Get our balloon sabotage. Should I work on trying to grab out this guy too? This would help a bunch with getting more monies. I'm trying to think what else I should do. We got all the money making stuff kind of locked in now. We should probably focus on just being smart with it. Gotta be smart with it. Might as well get Cripple Moab. Help do more defense. Get another Balloon sabotage. Making things happen, guys. I wonder if I can get a high round on this. It's really a small map, but I'm surprised that... Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah. I forgot about the Geraldo. Without Geraldo, there's no way we're getting high Paragons. Unless I do like 100 of them throughout the whole screen. Spirit of the Forest. Here we got it. That'll help with money too. Alright. Guess I could start with the Ninja Paragons, the best. Should I just start building up my army for the ninjas? What's up, Jake? I honestly didn't think I was going to see anybody on here tonight. Do I have a Grandmaster? That's good, bro. It's good to hear. I do not know why my room is getting so hot randomly. Should probably turn the light off, maybe. Maybe that would make a difference. I don't know. It is hot. None. I don't like Taco Bell anymore. I'm disappointed with our experience there. I don't know what it is about it. I just don't like their food anymore. It makes my stomach feel like it's in a blender. I just realized too, I didn't even say this on stream, but I'm going gluten-free to try to like be healthier and also help my thyroid issues, because that's like a big thing with my thyroid. It can affect your thyroid really bad. If I like ate anywhere like that, now I gotta eat bowls, so. Oh, I thought you were talking about Tacos at Taco Bell. I don't know. You should know me. Guess what I prefer. I'll see if you get it right or not. I feel like you're not gonna get it right. I don't know. Maybe you will. Also, Casey's on my bed somewhere. I just don't know where. She had to get her butt things worked on because she got butt problems. But now she a happy girl and she doesn't stink. Yeah, Danny's right. When they came out with a thing at Papa John's, they had a papadilla that was Cool Ranch flavor. I was on that so quick. Danny, you remember how we said in my room I kept smelling something that was smelled like something died in the vents or something, really stinky. It was really bad. Dude, Streamlabs never has any correlation between when it talks and when it doesn't, because I'll literally have a full crowd of people and it doesn't say anything, and now you guys are talking and it's like, hey guys, let me join the fun. I found out when you, what is it? It's what the fuck did I just do? I said, you remember when there was a really gross smell in my room? It smelled like something died or something. We thought that there was I thought there was a rat, or not a rat, but a mouse or something dead in my vents or something. And you said that you didn't smell it, and then I was like, I think I'm going crazy then. And then you're like, oh, never mind, I kind of smell it. And then, yeah. Yeah, I'm almost 1,000% sure that that's the smell when dogs have anal gland problems. That's what the smell is that everyone says about. Because I remember a guy was at the vet when Casey had to get hers done because they were bad, and he said the smell you can tell. Yeah, apparently that was Casey, because now that she went to the vet, she don't stink like that. I don't smell it. So that's literally, I think, the smell I have to look out for when it's time for her to go back. It's literally smells like a dead animal or something. It's disgusting. Something rotten. Back from the dead. I am back. I know. Sorry, guys. Been gone for a while. I don't even know how many of these guys I just put down, but there's a bunch. Should we do a episode? I was asking Dan, or talking to Danny about it. Should I do an episode with this game since I have nothing to play right now? Do I do an episode where Danny and me play together so I can teach her how to be a better player, or nah? Is that boring? Like, I don't know what else to do. Oh yeah, I also tried to research, Danny, what the vets do, and I'm not doing that, respectfully. They're gonna have to just do it for me with Casey, because it's gross. It's disgusting. I love Casey to death, but I can't expunge her glands. It's fuck. Ugh. Oh, I can't even talk about it. How is it boring? It's normal. That's what streams are. Random content. I don't know what else to do. I need a PC, and I can't afford a PC right now because I'm still like working out the ways. I'm DoorDashing with my sister, but I still gotta figure out my own budgeting and money thing. And I'm trying to get my car fixed because she said her and me can take turns every other day going out, so we both make money, like both make more money doing that. But I gotta get my car fixed, so that means I gotta get an appointment for my exhaust, and I don't like to go alone, so that's gonna suck. So my sister might have to go with me because I don't like driving like 45 minutes out to a random like Amish shop to get my exhaust done by myself. And I don't know, I'm just weird like that. But yeah, once I start making money, I'm gonna save up, and I guess I'll just try to get a thing because people are annoying and I can't get people to get any interest in my trades for the PS5 and the Xbox. So, and I don't want to buy games on it when I'm getting a gaming system anyways, but I was going to actually cave and get Minecraft over the weekend, but Danny didn't want to stream really when she was over. I just noticed that, Danny. Why do you not like to stream anymore during the weekend? Because she used to always beg me to stream when I had my setup downstairs, but now that I got the tiny room, she doesn't ask anymore. I really like my room that I have because it feels like really inviting because it's small, so it's like cozy, and I got used to it, and I like having like my setup in here, and I don't know, it just feels more at home to me, and I don't feel as much anxiety as I did when I was down in the basement. But I also feel like the space and stuff was better, and I feel like maybe not having space is like, I don't know, affecting Danielle. That's usually what we did before when we were bored, is always streamed all the time. Because now it's you sleeping. Well, shouldn't say that, because one weekend she came over and she slept most of it, and we like barely even talked. But then this weekend she says about her allergies, and I swore she was sick, but we actually did stuff. But it's also because we like went out to a shop, which we need to learn to not shop as much, because money don't grow on trees, and life is short. But also, like, I'm trying to get my life on track. I'm trying to get out of this place that I live, you know. Yeah, I feel like I'm not going to be able to get anywhere close without the totems, so I might be cooked. Didn't even know I didn't turn him into a pirate lord. Well, I need like 5 million pops, and that's not even a pure 100. Yeah, this dude is OP. I like how he looks too. He's a cool little guy. How have you been, Jake? I know I haven't been on here in like a solid 4 days, which probably feels like forever to you guys. I don't do it on purpose. I just lose all my motivation to come on because I don't know. I think when I have games that I don't really like playing, it like affects me in that way. Like when I don't have games to play, I don't want to get on stream because I just know nobody's going to come on really, and it's going to be boring just sitting here and talking. I feel like most people are like, I want to be stimulated by something. So I got to like make sure I'm playing something that everyone also is enjoying, so it like stresses me out and I don't go live because you gotta slow down, bro. You gotta slow down a little bit. That is crazy. You're on your like third girlfriend. You want to like meet these girls and like kind of like feel it out first. I would not put a relationship on anything. And also, like, are you meeting girls that are like around your area? Or are you trying to do long distance stuff? Because long distance stuff is like if you're not seeing each other, that's like even harder. Like I would probably go for like closer distance stuff or some way that you can get like, so it's the same person as the other girl or whatever? The one that you said shared music together. Oh, you got a job? I swore you said that you like couldn't work because of your not medicine, like your stuff. Yeah, you just gotta take it like slow, bro. I've been in a lot of relationships and it was not the move. You want to take it slow and all that. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, bro, it's better to kind of like hold off from that. I mean, I get that she pressured you or whatever, but like on the dating apps, if you meet people, you could like meet up with them or whatever and hang out, but I would literally like stress heavily like on the app too that you're looking for friends first because you're not like looking to rush into anything, and most girls will probably respect that more, and then you'll probably also get more people interested because you're doing it differently than most other guys, where most other guys are just trying to rush in head first because they're like looking for hookups and stuff. So I would for sure like take it the slow approach, and that's like how you actually will figure out what you're looking for. Because I mean, I know it's hard. Trust, bro. Trust me. When you've been through like as many experiences, I don't even know what you want to call them at this point, as me, you kind of realize that like, yeah, it's better to go slow. Is this somebody at your like living thing? Your living what am I don't want to call it, like your area where you live? $62, dang. Yeah, I'm not getting a round record off that without the totems. I'm screwed, bro. I'm screwed. I'm on Yahweh. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, bro. I would just say if that's like awkward for you to just like avoid it then. For sure. But yeah. Slow and steady is the best thing. What do I want to do next? I guess I'll do this guy. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm literally trying to like relearn how to be a part of civilization by getting back out into like kind of the work field with DoorDash, because now I'm like put in a situation where like I go with my sister and I like have to talk to people and have to like be around like people all the time. And I thought it was going to be overwhelming, and I was like so nervous to do it. Like I didn't even want to do it. But now that I've done it with my sister, door dashing like 3 or 4 times, it like actually I think is helping my brain cope and become part of civilization again, which is crazy. Because I self-isolated myself without realizing so badly. But realizing that like I can actually talk to people and I'm not like just some like robot, like I don't know, it feels so weird to like not experience any human interaction at all. But now it actually like I'm starting to feel like a human being again. It's actually kind of fun doing the DoorDash. I didn't know I would ever like a job beyond doing YouTube, but it's kind of cool to know that you can always surprise yourself. I would honestly say out of everything, I equally enjoy DoorDash and this equally, because DoorDash is like an actual job where it makes money and I actually think it's fun. Feels like I'm in a video game or something, like playing a delivery driver simulator or something. But for the longest time I thought that this would be the only thing that I would like enjoy doing fully. So it's definitely a cool thing that I never thought I would experience. Makes me happy. I'm back in the real world. And my sister's been like a big help getting me back in, and like, I don't know, just being there for me, helping me and stuff. And like she's willing to go with me and like us take turns going out on deliveries and stuff. And I'm glad I have her help, because I don't know what I would do if I didn't have that. I would still be stuck inside. I was literally so nervous to like get out, dude. It's weird. Like how was my mind programmed to be so scared of human interactions like a normal person? Like I'd sit on stream here and talk to you guys all day, but the moment I have to like go out in public or something, I'm like scared to death. But I got over it pretty quick, thankfully. Had no real choice, but I lied to myself. Be like that. I think my pap is like really happy that I'm going out and doing it with my sister, and also he sees that I'm like not bed rotting anymore, because dude, that is like the most unhealthy thing ever, and I wish I could help everybody that goes through that session in their life. If you like get used to bed rotting, where you just like stay in bed all day and do absolutely nothing, it is so hard to break that cycle. Your brain gets so like adjusted to just being inside and not doing anything that it feels like a whole different aspect getting out. It's like my depression sucked me into thinking life was about just like finding a way to stay inside. And I'm kind of glad that my life, like with YouTube, didn't just turn into only that, because I feel like I easily could have gotten back in the habit of like not ever wanting to leave my house. I think that's probably why God hasn't let me fully invest all my time into this, because I do like YouTube. Don't get me wrong. Like I love you guys and I have a lot of fun doing it. But I believe also that if I like fully got enveloped in doing this and that's absolutely it, and I didn't like do anything else, I probably would have just ended up staying inside all the time and never going out, and then like going insane, because I swear it can like make you go insane. Never seeing the world and just locking yourself away is not for the weak. Just say that. Not for the weak. Yeah, that's not good. Bed rotting is not fun at all. There's so much to life, and as you get older, you realize how freaking short life is, and I'm actually scared because I feel like I'm just like going through a not a midlife crisis, but like a fourth life crisis, or whatever you want to call it. Like it's making me like respect life a lot more and treat it as such, because I literally treat life like I'm gonna be alive every single day, and I don't know that. No day is promised, and I need to take it more seriously. What's up, Rich? So I'm glad that I'm like learning to get out there and stuff. It's gonna be fun to go and DoorDash with my sister all the time and be able to like actually stock up money and such. I'm gonna lock in, and trust, guys, you're gonna see a whole new. I actually like really was thinking heavily about trying to like get something not crazy expensive, but something newer than my car, and just putting a big down payment on it, so the payments would be like basically nothing a month, just so that I have like a more reliable car, because I don't know how long my car is going to last, because I've put a lot of power through my car for a long time. I've been putting double the horsepower through my car for like, I don't know how long actually. I tuned it when it was at like 20,000 miles, and then I did a turbo swap. I don't know how many miles, like 30 maybe, 35, and it's at 57 now. So I don't know how long it has. I don't know if it'll actually last till 100 or not, because it has seen a lot of boost. That's what's up, bro. What did you get? Yeah, I don't honestly know. Like, I can't really give you guys like secret, like like a, what am I trying to say? Like a sneak peek secret on stream or anything because I don't actually know if I want to go with like something with better gas mileage or if I want to like still chase the YouTube dream. But I still couldn't like risk blowing up a daily driver. Like that's the only scary part. I wish I could separate like adult money and like project car money. Obviously the best bet would be like going with like a Corolla or a Honda Civic or something for like gas or whatever. But the best bet I think would be I don't know. If I want to pursue YouTube still and still have like an attraction to my channel, I think I should do an Audi A3 or an Audi A6. So either V6 supercharged, which would get terrible gas mileage, so probably not, or an Audi A3, which is the same engine as mine but all-wheel drive, and then just do little series where I like slowly upgrade it to show like what kind of power you can get, but also like be able to detune it and get reliability and gas mileage out of it. But I don't know. I honestly thought about also going back and just kind of removing stuff on my car to make it more reliable, but is that a Jeep truck? Aren't there Jeep trucks? Oh yeah, if you guys realized I'm like wearing my glasses now, I actually started wearing them permanently because I can't see to make deliveries. I'm blind, so I have to get used to my glasses. So I've been forcing myself to like constantly wear my glasses because my eyes aren't adjusted and my head's like randomly starts hurting because this is only like the second day wearing them, and I give myself like mini breaks during the day when they start. I hope that means that I'm just getting used to them and not that there's actually like something wrong with my prescription. But I went and ordered another pair that are supposed to be lighter because these are really heavy and I don't like wearing really heavy ones all day long. They weigh on my nose and they like, I don't know. So that train horn sounded like a scream. That was insane. So I hope and pray that I have the right script and I'm putting money towards the right script. Because if I just bought another pair and it's the wrong script and that's why my head is hurting all the time, then I'm cooked. I am cooked. I lie to myself and I never be like that. I could be like that. Dang, they do not have any pops, really. Where's my last dude at? Would be... Where is he at? Where did I put him? He's gotta be under here, right? Can I... Which one is my maxed out balloon trap guy? My acoustic? Why can I not find him? Where did I place my balloon guy? He has to be in range of... Oh, here. I'm stupid. I forgot he was a different color. That's not bad. See, him getting pops... Or him getting money counts towards pops too, but... If I just try to get double the amount on all the towers, like get 1 million for each... Maybe that's a more surefire way. Like, that's ass, bro. I'm not going to hit any records with that low of a Paragon level. Like, that alone screwed me over because Ninja Monkey is a really important one. These guys are, like, barely getting pops either. Should I just get a bunch of balloon traps? Because that'll count more towards... my money accumulated, right? Or do they not accumulate money? Oh, they don't accumulate money the same. Crap. Why is it saying I need to reactivate my chat? What happened? A restream crash? Dude, restream has been giving me so many issues, it makes me just want to give up on streaming on Twitch. What happened that it says it didn't even crash? Okay, what? Do you guys think I look different? I'm wearing glasses now. I have a beard again, and my hair is doing whatever this is. My hair is getting to the long stage because it's been 5 months without cutting it. So, or no, it's been almost 6. So it's been almost half a year. All but half a year. And my hair starts to get curly. I don't remember if you guys have been around long enough to know what I look like with long hair, but... when I go through the awkward stage, my hair curls, and I'm at the stage right now. It gets in my ears. That's how I know when it's getting long, because it gets in my ears. It like is long enough to like tickle the inside of my ears by accident and drives me insane at night. Then I get to the point where I can feel it when I lay down up against my neck. And then when it gets long enough, it like cradles my neck like a pillow, like a second pillow when I sleep. Yeah, I'm 100% letting my hair grow back, like, full length. I don't care. I always, like, let people talk me out of it, and I'm done. I'm letting it come back full on. Because I loved how it looked before. I just messed it up by cutting bangs. But, like, I low-key could see the potential, and I'm so upset that I just didn't keep it growing. Like, I wasted so much time just... not like I didn't have any reason to cut it. I think it's literally just my OCD, and my OCD is always bad on my antidepressants, and I could never like fight it. I like constantly just like, I swear my meds would like make me obsess over stupid stuff like that. Like I would just always look at myself in the mirror and be like, you would look so much better with shorter hair. Like I would just like hear everybody that told me something. Like I would just hear their voices in my head and obsess over it and then just do it. Not anymore. I lasted like a crazy long time before without cutting it off of meds, so I can last that long again. The only reason I cut it when I was younger is because someone else told me to, that I was talking to, and that is the dumbest thing you can do. Never change yourself, like, for a person. Never cut off all your hair because they want you to not have hair. Dumb idea. And I remember I made a video on YouTube because that's when I was doing my YouTube videos talking about like growing my hair out, and everyone's like, yeah, you're gonna regret it. Never change yourself like that. Never change your looks for someone that wants you to change your looks, like, and stuff. And I was like, nah, y'all tripping. And then I realized it after like a week. I'm like, dang, you're right. I don't know, these guys are slowly getting little bananas though. They're collecting. I lie to myself, and I also have to mow tomorrow. That makes me excited. I love to mow. Mowing is such a relaxing thing. Cannot wait to mow. And I get monies. I really should start, like, I feel like I should get, I wanted to get a Toyota Tacoma. A little dinky truck that I could just, like, still get good gas mileage with, but throw, like, anything I want in the truck bed, like a push mower or anything, and do, like, lawns here and there, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Life is confusing. Ugh. Oh dang, I should probably upgrade now. I have crazy money. I mean, I could push it more, but 63. Yeah, they're all gonna be 60s. That's gonna be a crap run, but whatever. Crap run. Jake, have you saved up enough to look at a car yet? I know you were talking about it before. That would be something fun for you to try if you could do that once you get a car. DoorDash is kind of fun, and you don't have to, like, do anything crazy right off the rip. Danny, are you still awake or are you sleeping? I told you, until you like cut down on vaping, you're gonna always be sicky. I know what I'm talking about. Been there, done that. It's when the sickness starts. And then it never goes away. Just follows you everywhere. I don't even remember that one time that I was like so sick. I think I actually like stopped vaping. Or like only hit it a couple times because of how bad it was. And it like pretty much set me on the course of wanting to stop because I'm like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I'm not living with this. And then I remember I have like pictures I sent to you and I was like sick for the something time this month, time to quit nicotine. I didn't say you're sick, I said it's Nick. I lie to myself and I can't handle. I lie to myself. I be like that. Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was watching this streamer named Speed. He was streaming for 24 hours, 35 days in a row. So every night before bed, I would watch him before I fell asleep because I had something to watch then. And he just ended today after 35 days. So I don't know what to like fall asleep to watching to tonight. It's kind of sucky. But my streamers that I love that Danny doesn't like, all my phase people are doing what is it called? Not September. Subathon, and it's October. So tomorrow, October 1st, they'll be streaming for a month straight. Because they like took 2 or 3 weeks off. It sucked. So I haven't had anything really to watch. I probably should have taken advantage of that because that's a lot of people looking for new streamers to watch while their favorite streamers are gone. I should have thought of that before taking a major break, I guess. Even though they wouldn't. People like that aren't looking for channels like mine to do. Who should we raid tonight on Twitch? I've been trying to raid somebody every time that I get off because Twitch likes when you do that. Twitch is happy when you do that. So I like doing it. I'm not gonna raid the person that I did last time because they didn't even acknowledge me at all. Which I don't care if they like don't shout me out, but they didn't even like acknowledge. They didn't even be like, thanks for the raid. Even if they didn't say my name, they didn't say thanks at all or care. I watched them for like 10 minutes and I'm like, yeah, not raiding that guy ever again. No offense, but I raided somebody that was a decent size the last time I was on stream and they shouted me out. And then I said, sorry, I don't have a big audience. And they said, it's okay, don't feel bad. So in my eyes, they deserved a raid. And they also shouted me out on their account, which they didn't have to do at all. Yo, I would actually die to like raid somebody, but like I would raid somebody bigger than me, like really big, but I know I'll just get made fun of, so I don't want to do that. Like I said before to Danny, I would raid Queso if he was live when I got off. But I don't know. I don't think he would make fun of me for raiding him. I think he would probably just be like, thanks for the raid, or I don't even know if he like thanks people for raids. Maybe he wouldn't even say anything. But I know the comments just are like, laugh my ass off, one person, a joke, and I don't know why. It just like I don't know if I want to be barraged by 55,000 viewers. Like that's, I don't know, that's intimidating to me. I don't know if I could handle that. Having 50,000 people be like, this guy's a joke. Which it shouldn't be. It's literally supposed to be like a nice thing you do, even if you don't have a lot of viewers. You're like trying to share your community with other communities. That's why Twitch allows it. But I know that's not how it'll work. It'll be like just people making jokes. But that is also the internet, I guess. I lie to myself and I raid me. Facts, bro. Are you streaming on Twitch right now? Raid the clips. That's not how that works, brother. That's not how that works. It doesn't mean people come, well, I guess it does mean that people come to your channel, but that's not what it means. Like, they don't just subscribe to you. It's a thing on Twitch. Holy crap, are those nails? No, that's the color of the thing. It's like a way that Twitch allows people to share their viewers with others after they end, but that doesn't mean like that works the same on YouTube, brother. You know, facts. Facts. Then why'd you say it, bro? LOL anyways. Everyone check my clips or Mike will beat me. Alright, bro. Chill out with that. Chill out with that, bro. Chill out with that, bro. Chill out with it. Did you just send me a blank message? Thanks for admitting. Oh, crazy face facts. I don't remember admitting to that. But GG's. I was gonna say, can I make this game crash by putting endless amounts of spikes down? Dude, honestly, if you filled the whole map with these guys, I swear I should do that. I didn't do that because of prices at the beginning, but a spike factory only one would go actually insane. Wonder how many pops we got. 50k a piece. 50k plus 5 is 250, right? No, that one is 90, but yeah, 50k plus 4 is 20k. 29, 290k. $290. It's like half a mil roughly. Half a mil and half a mil. It's like a mil. What does this one have? A mil. So like 2.5 mil roughly. We need like 5 mil pops, don't we? How much does what's a Paragon cost? 680. Six, 7. Good one, bro. Good one. Good one, bro. I almost laughed. 6, 7. I need a soundboard that can just play that part of the song, but I would probably get copyright striked. 6, 7. Wonder how strong he is, like, up until round wise. I gotta get more pops with my thing, so I should just honestly be spamming that at this point. Just be spamming my spikes, so I get all spike popperoonies. How many times is he ultra boosted? You know, these spikes are actually insane. Spikes are doing the heavy work like crazy. I mean, he's holding them in place and... Okay. Honestly, should I just get double the amount of every Paragon? Double 28, like 1.6k. And then go from there. So I have to make sure I have ultra boost my paragons though, just to make sure. Why are you making a sad face, bro? What's wrong? What is wrong, bro? Holy crap, it's already 2? I didn't realize I've been streaming for 2 hours. All but. I don't know, man. I just work here. Facts. Facts. Gotta stop them with my unlimited spike factories. What is this pop count at now? Almost 2 mil. Holy crap, that scared me. Thought it broke my game. 7, 10. I still should go to 1.6, I think. Wait, why can I ultra boost him, but I can't ultra boost? Oh, I cannot ultra boost himself. That's right. I'm stupid. 6, 7. If you guys are new here, make sure to drop a like. If you're also new here and you haven't said anything in chat, say what's up. Everybody is chill. Ignore the Clipper. He's just new here. Literally helps the map so much by doing that. Now it looks so much cleaner. I always forget to do that right at the beginning. I could have just done that right at the beginning and been fine. I'm having fun, Nightbot. I'm having fun, Nightbot. Spike Factory, I'll put a little bit more effort into now that I know that we're kind of like solid with defenses since we got Engineer and Ninja, but I really should have capitalized on that more. Also, I'm gonna have to sell one of these so I can make another one, make a different one, the top path, so that we can go for the nav arc of the sea. Why is it so much cheaper than it normally is? Did they lower the price of it, or am I tripping? Or is it because I'm in range of... Does this lower my price, the Mermonkey? Honestly, maybe. I hear cars racing on the highway at 2 in the morning. Six, 7. Yo, isn't it crazy that we're already in the month of October, which is the month of spooky season, and then we go to my birthday also, whatchamacallit, Thanksgiving, and then we got Christmas. Another year's gone by, bro. If that doesn't, like, amaze you guys, I don't know what would. It's crazy how fast time be going, bruh. I need to sell the loan thing off. I hate having the loan thing. Just be taking out loans by accident. All right, so we almost got enough. To upgrade. I think we're good, honestly. Do I do one more round? Okay. Where's the best placement for it? Honestly, comes over here. Across. This one's good. $64, bro. I thought I actually put a lot of time and effort into that. Yeah, the Paragon totems are like saving grace. You don't got that, you don't got anything. Alright. We'll get this next. Nav Arc of the Sea. Should I place? You know, place like 2 of the things. Forget how many. I think that's 3 each, right? There's only 2 each. 3, right? Yeah, 3. A bunch of pirates here. And top pass here. But also the money that we made can contribute. So that'll help. How much money have we made from these? A lot, really. Definitely a healthy amount. All right, can I put one more of these down? I'll get rid of them after. Because I would like a little bit more money. And I literally forgot randomly that you can just do this, so. Don't know why I forgot this. Yeah, yo, he is OP for defense though. Like him being able to hold them back comes in clutch. He's almost like his own Paragon, so it kind of adds. Instead of having Paragon power to upgrade the Paragons, it's like I just added another Paragon to my fleet. Because if they're anything lower than a whatever those are called, he stops them in their place and holds them back. So that's like an actual cracked ability. Because otherwise, I think that we would be getting farther into the map. I think they'd be getting closer down here if it wasn't for him holding them back. He's like doing crazy work. Danny, are you still on stream? There's no way Danny's still awake. She's sicky. She hasn't texted me. What should I do now? I gotta... let's make sure that these are all around 100,000 or more. The pop counter, the Monkey Buccaneer is the only one that gets decent ones. Okay, these are all 100, so 600k, a mil, 7 mil, and then 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. I don't know, it's not. Never mind. Tripping. I had the right idea, but still, I gotta make enough money anyways to be able to do all this, so. Still need 460, and I'll just sell that. Bring one of these down there. Can I get one more? No. Damn, placement was off. Whatever. Need 800,000. If we shall be able to make it that far, I hope we can. What's up, bro? Nah, I'm sure there's more people playing this game, to be honest. It's making like a slow and steady comeback. I'm seeing more and more people playing it on Twitch and stuff, which is good. Oh my gosh, no, I just let... Oh my gosh, that was dumb. I guess I'm gonna buy it back because that was actually stupid. How did I actually do that? Honestly, I should probably put more super monkeys down because I'm not utilizing my Paragon levels at all well. That sucked, dude. Get the Legend of the Night to maybe save my ass now. That was crappy. That should not have happened. Dang, bro. I got overly confident because it's the first time me playing this map, and I thought I had more uh, leverage. But I guess once it goes under there, you're screwed. It's like instant. It's like instant. Yeah, it's honestly pretty fun. I got into it when I was in high school, but it wasn't anything like this. It was a Balloons Tower 4, and it just like is really outdated, but our school had like this protection on the computers. You couldn't play any flash games or anything. And I went to the back of the room and found out a way to access like very limited amount of flash games. And this was like the one flash game that everybody at my school like got into, so everybody knew how to get on it and play it. That was the fourth one. And I'd say like probably right around 3 months ago, I realized that there was like updated versions. Like you could get Balloons 6, and I'm like, dang, I should download that for a stream, because I used to play it all the time at school. It kind of be like a throwback game, and for some reason it got a lot of awesome new people out on my channel, and the rest is history. I've been playing this and grinding it on streams for like 3 months. It does get like very repetitive when you start to get into the competitive scene of it. Like there's a lot of people that are really competitive and want to like be the best at the game. I don't really care that much, but yeah, it's definitely like fun and entertaining. So that's why I kind of like stuck around and kept playing it and whatnot. But yeah, it's a fun game, and it's definitely like easy to kind of do on mobile as well. I'm playing it on a computer with a mouse, but it is fun to like have it like mobile wise, that you can do that whenever you need to. I do have the mobile version, but I don't play it as much because I decided last year to get the 16 Pro and not the Pro Max, and it's not that fun to play on a smaller screen. I went from the Plus, from the 15, and then they're like, oh, well, we made the Pro bigger this year, so it doesn't feel as tiny. So I was like, dang, maybe it'll be more pocketable, but I can still like see it better. No, it actually was still way tinier than I expected, so I don't really enjoy playing mobile games over having my setup. But it is like, if I'm bored and I'm sitting anywhere, that's what I'm on my phone is. Ow. Thanks for subscribing, bro. Streamlabs shouted you out too. I like that Streamlabs does that. I don't even know how Streamlabs does that. I didn't set Streamlabs up to do that. I still don't understand how it does that. Nah, yeah, I understand that. I came from streaming Call of Duty Zombies and stuff on here, and I averaged like 2 viewers. It was my fiance and Jake, one other person on here, and that was like my average viewership. And then I started playing this, and in the first month I saw a peak. Like the highest I've ever seen while playing this game was like 50 viewers. So it actually is kind of low-key crazy. Surprisingly, there's a huge fan base for this. It's just like a lot of people are still passionate about this game. The only downside to it is it's like kind of at the stage where it's not constantly getting updates and not constantly being hyped up like other games. So I feel like it's kind of in that zone where it's not dying, but it's like kind of hitting that point where it's like slowed. The hype behind it is like slowed down, and that's always kind of concerning. I play it on stream to try to get more people into it so that I can keep the like excitement alive. But I don't know. I've talked to a lot of other people in the balloon tower defense like realm that play this, and they're kind of like getting to a point where they don't know if they want to keep doing it because it's starting to like level off, and they got to find the next game to keep the hype going, and it sucks. But I think I'll still always play this to some degree because I don't know, I think it's fun. Yeah, Steam is good too. I don't have a gaming PC yet, but that's where I plan on playing. That's actually why I did the mobile version, because I have a Mac Mini, so I play on the arcade version. There's an arcade version through Mac, and you have to pay for it monthly, which sucks. I have to like pay $7 for this game monthly. So I download the app version, because the app version, like iPhone and Android, the app mobile version is compatible with Steam. You can sign in between them. When I get a new account, I'm not going to be able to use this Mac one anymore because the arcade isn't compatible, and arcade also gets like all the updates and everything like way later, which sucks. But I didn't know that. So I'm on level like... This account I'm on like level 120 something. And on my mobile one, I'm only at like 30 or 40. But yeah. I hope we do. A lot of like fans that I've talked to on here say that they don't think that's going to happen because Ninja Kiwi said that they're not going to make another game. They would rather update Balloon Tower 6 with like major updates than come out with a 7. Or someone else said that they think that the next game will be just Balloon Tower Defense with no number, and then from there they're not going to do any more number updates. They'll just do like major updates to the game and keep it as that one game for the rest of the life of it. I don't know what is true. I don't know. I'm still like really new to this world of the game. I mean, I've been playing this for like 3 months, just trying to learn as much as I possibly can. But yeah, it's really neat, and I think the community's really awesome with this game too. So, I mean, regardless of what happens, I'll still play it, even if if it becomes a dead game or whatever. I'll still play it. I don't really care that much about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I truly hope that they keep pushing it in a way that we can still get like a new feeling game, or like at least update all the towers or the visuals or whatever. But yeah, it is like, it's really, I've gotten to a point, I played this game while only taking like 1 or 2 days of a break streaming it for the past 3 months. So I have kind of hit a wall with it where I feel like I've accomplished as much as I have wanted to. I just hit my like highest record of 300 and something, 355 or something, or 365. So I'm like really happy with that because usually if I go higher anyways, my setup is not going to be able to handle it. But the one thing I want them to do, if they can, is find a better way for computer processors to utilize how the calcs are for pops and stuff, because the damage calcs makes the game really difficult, and the higher it goes, that's why you get like lag so fast when you get higher. And what sucks about that is there's people that want to like continually push, like what I personally, when I was in school playing Balloons 4, me and my friends would have a goal to see who could get to the highest round. So there are other things to do in this game, but for me, I always like the aspect of going as high as I can. And the fact that my computer can't handle it, even though my computer is a highly capable processor, sucks. I'm hoping that they can find something out with that, but like they said, even even the best computer starts to lag at around, like, I think they said if you have a Ryzen 9, because the CPU is usually what offloads it more than the GPU doesn't really affect this game. It's CPU single core and slight multi-core, but usually it's more single core. It says that I think even with the best computer, it starts to lag around 400s, but people have made it to like, I think the world record's in the 800s or the thousands. I don't know what one's like legit, because the world record doesn't count people using like mods and stuff. There's like mods, I guess, on Steam you can download for this game, but yeah, bro, I literally wish that I wish that I had a setup. I'm waiting to get one. I was trying to get a used 3060 Ti, which is like fine for me. But I can't really find anything that's in my range. I do know if you're playing on computer though, I don't know if you know about this or not. I try to share stuff that I've learned from people, but like I said, I don't know. You might know this already, but if you turn the effects scale down to 0, so that you don't actually get to see all the like, what is the term for them? Like the projectiles. It hides the projectiles, and that makes it last longer. Cause I have a little bit of a glitch, but 228, and I'm still, let's see how bad it is. That's with fast forward. What if I turn fast forward off? I mean, with fast forward, it's slowed a little bit, but at least it's not glitchy yet. So that helps a bunch if you ever are on trying to go for high rounds and don't want to deal with that. I swear some people say that like if you fast forward, it can speed it up and kind of balance out the way that the glitch is looking, but other people told me never to use fast forward when you're above a certain round, because it just like confuses the game more. It like puts more processing into the game that isn't needed. So I don't know what's true, but yeah, that's just a little helpful thing that I figured I would let you know if you didn't know about. But yeah, I even started holding tournaments on my channel, trying to get more people interested in this game, because I don't want to see it lose the like vibe behind it. I feel like it definitely could have like a second wind, and I'm just like scared that a lot of people are kind of forgetting about it. I know it's still more popular with younger people, which I mean, it's not everybody that plays it, obviously, because I'm literally almost 30 years old and playing this, but I know it's popular with younger audiences, but I'm just afraid that it's not going to have enough hype to keep it going into its second wind, which I don't know. I could be completely wrong about that. But just from the state of like talking to other creators that play this that have felt the same way. So I try to do like tournaments and stuff, but I can't find a way to properly do tournaments. We were running the tournaments through co-op 1x1, where I play on co-op, but I don't do anything. I just let them do their own thing. And they competed in different scenarios. But it just ended up taking way too long, and people weren't like that thrilled about it. So we were talking about doing it through like Discord. But most of the people on my channel that were participating in it are too young to be allowed to do Discord. So I was going to do a bunch of people screen sharing all at once to like condense the streams, because each person was taking like 2 hours to compete. And there was like 6 participants. That's like 6 times 2 is 12. I have to say it out loud. 12-hour stream is just no bueno. So I was trying to do like a Discord screen share, and nobody was allowed to, because most of the participants aren't allowed because they're too young. So that kind of just killed the vibe. And Steam shows 5,000 players. That's not bad. I go off of like, see, that's good to know, because I just go off of like how many people are actually streaming it to know like if there's a like an audience behind it, because I feel like what keeps games alive is people wanting to watch people play the games also, which it doesn't always the case, but if I go on to Twitch right now, which I'm dual streaming YouTube and Twitch, so I have both open. Yeah, it definitely was. It was a pain in the butt. Let me try to get window capture going to bring up my Twitch. All right, here's my Twitch. And if I go right here and I click on balloons, there's 327,000 followers of the page, but there's only 23 people playing the game. Let's see. What does the top viewer have? Some girl has 14 viewers on Twitch playing it. You can't, crap, the screen isn't full. Let's see if I can show it better there. Hello, scroll page. Why is my page not scrolling? Oh, it's the end of the page. This one right here. 14 viewers, 4 viewers, 3 viewers, 1 viewer. So I don't know. It kind of makes me sad, because I feel like that means that people are kind of like starting to become disinterested in it. But who knows? There might be new players like yourself that you said you recently started playing it. So show, that's actually crazy. I didn't know that my channel popped up like that. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate it. That's what's up. It's crazy how that works, because like I low-key always think that like YouTube is kind of like not sharing my profile that much. I mean, when I started playing this the first day, I had like I had like 25 kids in here trying to tell me how to play it because I titled the stream first time playing Balloons Tower Defense because I actually had never really played the sixth one. So I was learning how to play and everyone was like all excited telling me what to do and all this stuff. But I'm noticing as the months go by, those people that were like once watching, most of them didn't come back. So I'm always like, I don't know, that kind of worries me. I mean, I don't do this full time or anything, but it is a dream of mine to one day be a streamer, even if it's part time. So I'm glad to know that at least it pops up to some new viewers because I was convinced there for a while YouTube wasn't fond of my channel anymore. Because we started off strong. We really started off strong. I've seen upwards of 50 viewers on my channel. I don't know if they were purposely just view botters because a lot of, like, I had 50 viewers for 2 hours and nobody talked, which makes me think people were just view botting to make me excited to think I was getting views and they were just trolling and laughing behind the screens or whatever. But it is I enjoy playing it, at least. I enjoy doing this. But I also have other jobs. I do landscaping and started door dashing as well to make some side cash. I've noticed what I've been watching recently factor into a ton of what live streams pop up. I get a lot of 2 and 3 people streams. I wonder if YouTube is kind of like in a headspace with how they're like doing streams nowadays. Like I wonder if they're trying to be more competitive with like Twitch and stuff. Because I know Twitch, what I've heard, Twitch is really hard to get started with because a lot of people will go on Twitch looking for a certain creator and they don't actually like really look for new people as much, and Twitch doesn't really care because Twitch makes so much money from their top streamers that they don't really care if anyone gets views on their page. Like they're not gonna take time to get smaller channels out there. They got to do it themselves. So I wonder if YouTube is trying to also kind of get their leverage in with that too. Because I mean, YouTube's known for videos first. Twitch is known for streams only. But now that people are becoming really big on YouTube, like there's big names on YouTube streaming, maybe they're trying to, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, with the the random jobs, yeah. Yeah, you can say that again. I still feel lost. I'm about to be 30 in a month, and I still like have no idea like what I'm doing with my life. I'm all over the place. I wanted to do something like freelance, and I chased YouTube for a while, but I also was working a bunch of warehouse jobs. I worked grocery store jobs, which was hell. Most of them were warehouse jobs, and I finally had enough, and I started picking up stuff doing landscaping for myself. But still, the business hasn't expanded to a point that I can comfortably live. So now, on top of like YouTube making a little tiny bit on the side, I also now do DoorDash because YouTube will make me a little bit over the winter time, the little bit of winter time that we get in PA kind of offsets me getting any landscaping unless it snows, which it's not going to. Chances are we've had a lot of dry winters in the past years. So I'm kind of just all over the place trying to find my way through this crazy thing they call life. It's very confusing. I feel like every day I have to remind myself, like, just take it easy and don't pressure myself too much, because then I just have panic attacks and stuff all the time. So I have to, like, really kind of just figure it out. Hang in there. Life didn't really start an upswing. 30, I was divorced. Dang, that's what's up, man. Nah, you're good. You're good. I'm pretty much locked in for now. I think I should be good for a couple more rounds with my defenses. Once you play this enough, you kind of like know if you can survive the next round or not. I do have some random slip-ups from time to time, but usually I can predict where I'm gonna start losing out on. But nah, yeah. I have a fiance. Her and me have been engaged now for, I'd say, like 8 months or so. But like, I'm in kind of the opposite spot as you. I still can't like figure out how to live comfortably on my own, and the market is so bad, like in where I live, as far as like apartments and stuff. I'm scared to put myself into the situation with an apartment and not be able to afford it and then have to restart all over again. So I'm blessed that at least like partial of my family is okay and understands that I'm like still trying to like figure it out and make something happen where I can like at least get a little bit of money to like put a down payment on a good house or something like that. But yeah, for me it's kind of like the opposite, and then that's kind of made it hard for me and my fiance because we live an hour and a half away from each other, and gas is expensive and everything's expensive, and it's just stressful. And then you have to constantly save money, but then you want to live your life because you still feel like you're young and you should. And oh my gosh, bro, it's a roller coaster. I feel like I'm more so figuring myself out now in my late 20s. Like my late 20s, I started to kind of figure it out and trying to like reset myself in life after going down a path of, I was pretty much an alcoholic. I pretty much was doing nothing with my life for a little bit there. I was just doing absolutely dumb stuff, kind of just not wanting to be around. And I know not everybody is a fan of like a relationship with God or whatever, and I don't force anybody to believe anything, but I had a really bad situation where I tried what is it called, Delta 8 or something. Like, it's legal marijuana, but it's like chemically made, and I tried that for my anxiety. I had a crazy panic attack where I thought I was like losing my mind, and I like had an encounter with God again after I was raised as a Christian, but really fell off. And finally now, after all this time, I've quit everything bad, like substance, anything. I stopped everything. Have a relationship with God and like turn my life 360. And it's just like I was off path, but I hop back on, and now I finally am starting to figure out like what life's about, and starting to eat healthy, starting to like work out, starting to do things that are actually positive for me instead of like doing the opposite and just wallowing in self-pity and stuff. Yeah. I want to move in with my fiance to see like what it's like before we get married, but I don't know like if that's the right thing or not. But yeah, that's like the it's like the opposite thing of like what I experience, which I know people that I was like friends with when I was younger that do it, and I know people that have their like medical marijuana card and stuff. For me, it like did the opposite when I was young. It gave me like anxiety attacks and stuff, and that's like what started me at like 17, uh, taking antidepressants, which really put me back because it. I don't think it really did anything, but made me lazy and overweight and not really want to do anything. Now I'm like kind of going with my own path and trying to like actually do stuff that's good for my body, like actually eating a diet that doesn't consist of like junk food and then complaining I feel like crap all the time, like almost like things that you would think that you would know, but I was too young to just be like, oh, that, yeah, eating Domino's and like Taco Bell every weekend and crap like that isn't gonna help me. Like eating myself and just I was on a bad path, but everyone has their own journey. But it took me this long just to like get in line with it. I don't understand how, but I mean, I guess it all depends on who you talk to. Like there's all different types of Christians and stuff. I always had a relationship with God, but I also have had 50 relations with women, with dating apps and stuff that completely threw me off the path. I've lived the complete opposite life of a Christian, and basically if I could summarize it in just one sentence without like having you have to listen to like something that you might not care about, as blunt as that is, like I would say the one thing that I took from that is like Jesus wants us to seek out a relationship with him, and no matter how far you like stray, no matter how far you like stray from everything, he wants that relationship with you. Like the whole idea of Christianity is forgiveness. So it's not the people that are Christians that act judgmental are doing that because they're not God. People that go to church will also go to church just for their own like viewpoints of themselves. People will go to church just to make themselves look good to others. And there's a lot of people that are in church that actually don't necessarily even believe or take in anything that they hear there. And I actually personally don't go to church anymore. All I do is learn. Like I have a devotional that just every day will summarize like a little portion of a Bible verse, and it tells you kind of like this is how God would like to see you live your life. It's just like it's like a code of conduct or something, like a recommendation of how to live it in a good way. But no, like what you said and stuff, that's just people being judgmental. But the thing that people also get confused about is like, just because people claim they're Christian and they act a certain way doesn't mean that's what God wants them to do. A lot of times people will literally say they're Christian but haven't done anything to learn about Christianity, which in my viewpoint, it's not even Christianity, it's a relationship with God. So like there's a lot of people that are in church and they're the most judgmental people you'll ever meet, because they think that they're now in a higher position than other people, which is sad because that's not what is taught and that's not how people are supposed to represent the faith. But there's always those type of people, and it sucks because then it just makes everything look bad. I mean, pretty much what you just said is like the summary of the Bible. Literally, if I could just summarize it in a short passage, it would literally be that. It tells you how to be like a good man, and it tells you how to follow life. Like it's basically a handbook on life, a handbook on like what to do in life. And it also nowhere says that you have to be perfect, you have to do this, you have to do that. People just make that up or misinterpret. It literally says that you believing that Jesus died on the cross means that you are saved. And people then think, okay, now I have to do all this other stuff, and I have to be perfect, and I have to make other people perfect, and I have to do this. But the whole concept of Christianity is we're saved from not having an afterlife because of Jesus, and Jesus took away our sins by dying for it. That is the whole idea of it. The whole idea is the easiest thing anyone can comprehend, and people still overcomplicate it to the point that like it ends up turning a lot of people off from ever even wanting to listen to people because of how they represent. Like, I'm religious, but when you first got on here, it's not like you would have known that besides maybe this. And I keep it that way. Like, I don't talk about it unless people want to talk about it, and I never have forced anyone to want, like, I've never forced anyone into doing something, and I've never like pushed anyone in any direction, because it literally tells you in the Bible that it does more harm than good to try to judge somebody accordingly or think something, you know what I mean? Like it does more harm than good, because it makes you feel like you're above and beyond. And that's yeah. No, sorry. It's just like, it's like, kind of like a passion of mine. I don't know if you've ever heard of like TikTok and stuff or not, because I don't know if like, I don't know, not everybody uses TikTok. Not everybody like thinks TikTok is good or safe or whatever. But I used to get on TikTok, and I would post just daily verses to kind of remind people what the like life of a Christian is, and like kind of things, just very like positive, upbeat messages. And I've had like a lot of I've had a lot of conversations, good and bad, about it. So that's kind of like, it's kind of just like a like a passion about like talking about it, if that makes sense or whatever. But no, I just didn't know if you like regularly use TikTok or not. Yeah. Honestly, I have an Instagram for my social medias and stuff, but I rarely post on there. I don't really understand like what you're supposed to put on there, because I'm not like constantly posting videos and stuff. Honestly, I came from uh I actually did car content for a while. This page was actually like, the subscriber count on this page was brought up because of car content, but I started wanting to stream on here more. So I let this take over as my stream account, and I have a car channel now separate from that, which I had to start from the ground up. But yeah, my Instagram literally was just me. I used to post stuff like with my car when I would do like different mods and stuff to it. That's pretty much all it was. No, I've let me see, just so I can. I actually comfortably can play up until I did this all on one stream. My highest current round is 352. I'm not gonna get anywhere near that, because that was like fully utilizing. You can get your heroes on here, and if you use Geraldo, his last thing is Paragon totems. When you get a Paragon unlocked, where is it? What map was I just playing on? Now I'm gonna literally forget what map I was playing on. Oh, this one. Customer states. I don't think I've seen them. Like a joke about like mechanics saying like the customer states that this is wrong with it, and it's like a joke about that or something. Yeah, I came from like a background. My dad literally learned mechanics by himself when he was younger. He like he had a, was it a 67 Chevelle, and he took a Chevy truck motor out and swapped it, and that kind of started his love for it. So I grew up around my dad liking cars and stuff, and when he finally got into some money, he got a, what the heck was it? 2002 Corvette Z06. And right around that same time, I bought my first car, which was a Volkswagen, which is like completely opposite of his. But I literally decided to do a custom swap with my car, which wasn't supposed to work, but it did. So I swapped out the turbo in it for a big turbo. So it went from like being a little turbo eco car with like 210 horsepower to making about 200 more in a little Volkswagen. So it's kind of like funny, but that was like my content for a while. But I might have seen that. I might have seen that. I very well possibly could have seen that before because it sounds familiar, but like social media nowadays is so like everything is constant. Like you scroll on TikTok and you end up scrolling for like an hour, or I the world consumes so much social media now. It's actually ridiculous. So I couldn't honestly couldn't tell you what I watched like a day ago, video wise. Yeah, so I don't know if you have them unlocked yet because you said what you're relatively new to the game, but when you get all of the paragons unlocked, so like the boomerang, if you place a top path, a middle path, and a bottom path down, you can then paragon. And there's this one, Dart Monkey has paragon. This tax shooter has paragon. The ace has paragon. Buccaneer, sub. You have to like unlock them, which takes forever with experience points. Like literally, it took me so long to do all this, unlock them all. The Spike Factory and Engineer. Once you get them, the more pops you do with balloons, and the more of the same monkey you have on the field combined, like if you have like 30 of them, they count towards your pops too. So you add a bunch of them, that'll give you a paragon, and then you can get higher levels. Like this one's 62, but on my highest run I had all like 90 plus. There's like strats to get high round or high level paragons, and that was an 8-hour stream that I did. I sat on here for 8 hours. I think I was up to like 6 a.m. doing it for everyone to prove that I could do it. And that's how I got the 352. So I honestly just started playing this for fun, but I might get off soon because I've been on for 3 hours and it's 3 a.m. I get on really late for whatever reason because I get off DoorDash and I just hop on here. But yeah, this round isn't there. There's no way I'm gonna get any farther than I have before because I'm already way behind with the last run. Yeah, doom scrolling is actually the worst. But yeah, how you were saying about the Buccaneer, like this by far this one's like my favorite paragon. It's not the best apparently. People say that the ace is the best, and then I think followed by, I feel like it's ace. Oh, it's ace and then ninja, and then it's the Buccaneer, I think. But I like the Buccaneer the best. He literally, when you paragon it, he will just spam these without you even having to click anything. It's cracked. Yeah, Sawda's good. Here, since I'm gonna get off soon anyways, I'll show you kind of like a quick little thing just to help out because I didn't really have anybody to help out when I first started playing this. I kind of lucked out because there was a bunch of like peeps that were on here to help me. So when I first started out and I had none, I rocked him for a little bit. For high rounds, if you strictly want to go for high rounds and you don't want to spend a lot of money, Azili is really, really good. When you get the Sun God Tower, which is the fully unlocked Super Monkey top path, the like golden one, this one paired with it is like insane too. Like these are around the same. If you pair this with the Sun God, I mean it's just as good as the Voodoo Monkey. They just do crazy damage to the big balloons when you get later in the rounds. This one I'm using now, he's pretty good. He just like holds them in the like in place so they can take more damage before moving forward. I don't think it's the best choice. I just wasn't paying attention before I started. Geraldo, when you start to get to like insane high rounds where you like actually want to get super crazy far, he's not very good in his like ability, but as you unlock him, when you get to 20, you can buy paragons from his little shop that he has. He has a shop you can click on him and buy stuff from, and each paragon totem boosts your paragon, and if you put like 25 down, you can get like super high level paragons. The higher the level of the paragon, the more crazy damage it's going to do. I think it's like every 5 above, like, so let's say from like a 60 to a 65, every 5 it's going to do that much more. So if you can get to 100 paragon, like you have a crazy good setup. But what's up, bro? What's up? I don't know how to say your name. I'm just gonna say Rich because it looks like it says hi, Rich. What's up, bro? That's what's up. We got one person on Twitch. I never have anybody on Twitch at all. That's funny. I'm sorry that I'm going to be getting off soon because it's 3 a.m. where I'm at, guys. I didn't realize that I was starting so late, but it was just like when I was available. But if you guys do want to hang around or whatever and follow, I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to start getting on every day again. I took like a 2-week break because I kind of mentally just needed a reset. I played this game for all but 3 months in a row with like, I was taking like a day break and then jumping back on. So I've played this game for so many hours that it kind of just like got to a point where I was like, I got to take a little mini break. But I will get back on and start playing for sure. But I'm sorry that I'll be getting off soon, guys. I apologize. It's just 3 in the morning, and I also have to finish up mowing tomorrow for my landscaping, and then I gotta do DoorDash right after. So I'm gonna be working from like 1 till 12 again. 12-hour shift tomorrow. I've heard there's a legendary 37-page wiki article about that. Sorry, I don't remember. What one was I talking about? Oh, my Twitch link is broken? An IRL stream? I wish I actually knew how to do that, bro. I've never done an IRL stream before. I don't even know like what people do to get started on that. Don't you have to buy like a wireless router from like Verizon, or like, don't you buy them from like phone companies or something? You said my Twitch link on YouTube. How in the heck is it? Let me fix that real quick. Oh. Gaming with... Oh, yeah, it's because I changed my name on here finally. Yeah, you're right. You are right. I literally changed my name on Twitch a little bit ago to match. Let's see if that one works. You can go ahead and see if that works, or I can just plug it. I'll just plug it in the YouTube chat too to make things easier, so you don't have to go do a bunch of stuff. Of course, I got an ad on my own video. What should I do? I will go until I get the true sun god, and then I'm gonna get off, guys. So I'll stay on for like a little bit more, just a little bit more, just because I feel bad. I didn't want to like hop right off. It's kind of just like, if I stay up later, then I regret it because I can't sleep in, and then it just becomes a cycle where I'm constantly not. All right, it's working. Yeah, I can see it. I run everything off of OBS, so I just go on and I can see both my Twitch and my YouTube peeps. But yeah, it's just because I don't. I thought IRL was where the hot tub chicks hang out. IRL, like, he's talking about like in real life is what it stands for. People, there's a lot of Twitch streamers that like go out and just literally do crazy stuff with their setups, but I don't know how to do that. They usually have like a server that they go off of, and I looked into it because I wanted to do a stream at Gettysburg because I really like history of places, and me and my fiance have a couple page, and we went to Gettysburg together, and for some reason it like popped off. Like, people were really interested in it, but I feel like I think you have to. Don't people usually get data? I think people get like data routers. Like, they go to Verizon or AT&T and they'll buy like portable routers so that they have a more steady connection, I would think, because I try to like watch. I'll try to like watch videos on my phone on YouTube while I'm like walking around, and I will like randomly hit dead spots and my phone will just stop working. But yeah, I would, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I would think a cellular modem would work better. I know the freaking people that I watch stream spend 35 grand on a thing that's called like a backpack, which is a built-in server that they basically own. it's like having your own like system, but in a backpack. I don't even understand necessarily how it works, but it's like 35 grand for it, and then it's 2 grand a month for the service because it uses a Starlink or something where it links to satellites, so you never lose service. It is insane, actually. I have Verizon, but I don't like. I pay for I pay for like the top of the line Verizon, which I thought Verizon was like one of the better of them, but yeah. Like I forget what the website is called, but you have to like custom make it. And it uses something called IRL Toolkit, which is like its own server. I don't know if I can actually find what people... I think you just have to buy the parts individually. It says it's a video encoder, their own modems, a video input that I guess plugs in, that it's its own like HUD. Then the battery for the camera comes with it, mounting accessories, cables, and then the backpack itself, and it's like $30K. It's crazy. You're good, bro. You're good. It doesn't really matter where anyone ends up. Twitch, for whatever reason, is like hates me, and I never get more than like 1 viewer on Twitch. They told me that if I could maintain like 3 viewers average, like pretty much almost all my streams, then I could become like the lowest tier of them, and they pay you like 90 cents a day for ads, and I haven't even been able to hit that. So Twitch just like actually hates me. I don't get any reach on Twitch. YouTube sometimes helps me out. Twitch just, I don't know why Twitch doesn't help me out that much. What do you mean by like hacking them together? Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I honestly, I don't, dude. I have no idea. I don't even think. Have you been getting ads on any of my videos? Because from my understanding, they can't even run ads on my videos because I don't make anything. Like, they straight up have it so that I don't make anything at all. I have nothing set up. Like, I have just a basic Twitch account set up. For my YouTube, I have to set my monetization. I pay in every year. I pay in a 1099, and they'll literally like the self-employment taxes at the end of the year. I don't know. Some people don't know what the 1099 is or whatever, but I have to pay in a 1099 at the end of the year, and it is usually like insane amounts of money for no reason. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think they love to take people's money when they try to do something themselves. Like that's kind of how it is with like when I pay in for taxes and stuff for mowing and stuff too. Like they love to see companies try to do it themselves and then also be like, hey, yeah, we're taking like 25% of your income this year, just so you know. It's like, oh, thanks, man. Gotta love giving it to the big guy, whoever it goes to, government. Oh, I get what you're saying. I thought you meant combining like the programs that I use, like combining YouTube and Twitch somehow, like all into one with streaming. Yeah, I don't think I. See, I don't. I was like told when I do like YouTube creation that most people will write off, like for instance, when I was doing car stuff, they said that I could write off mileage driving if that was part of my content, which a lot of it was. Like I put a lot of miles on my car before doing that kind of stuff, but my parents both advised me, like separately, because they're not together, separately, I was like advised to not do that because I was told if it comes back on me or whatever, that I'd have to like prove that I drove and that the driving was correlated to making money and not just my own like personal, you know what I mean, like transportation. And I don't know how like you show receipts of that. So I got worried and I don't usually write anything off because I'm scared that they're going to come back and be like, all right, you need to prove this, this, and this on how that correlates to your business. And I feel like I don't have any like real life evidence of it, that I'm like scared that it's just going to come back on me and hurt me worse. Because like I feel like to a degree, isn't it kind of hard to prove that like it's kind of, I feel like even trying to explain to people that like, at least like I would say it kind of, my mom's like, I think she's 60 or close to it. Like that generation, they have no idea. Like my mom thinks this is stupid. She doesn't know why I do YouTube. She doesn't think anybody makes money on YouTube. She thinks it's like made up. Like I feel like certain people look at it like it's not even like a real job in that sense. And I feel like it would be even harder to prove to someone that's like in a standing where I have to prove money to them. I don't know. I don't know if that even makes sense. That might just be my paranoid brain working, but you wrote off a Nintendo Switch one year. Yeah. Yeah, it's really like it's really hard to kind of explain to I don't know. Like I know that there's like people online. Personally, the one person that I watch the most is a kid that's 21. He lives in California, obviously, so he's embraced the lifestyle and everything, but his net worth is like, I actually should look it up. Uh, I'm pretty sure he's the one that's like most. Holy shit. He makes 1.5 million off YouTube a year. Or not YouTube, but Twitch. Twitch. See, I'm not near that, and I'll never claim to make that because I don't like I couldn't live off of this alone. But I do enjoy like having a little bit in my side just to have as like a little side gig or whatever. But it is also really scary putting yourself out there in the eyes of like people that you have no idea who they are. And I've had like a lot of weird encounters on here and stuff, but it's never really stopped me because I'm at the point where like I'm an adult, and at the end of the day things happen. But like I'm also not just putting all my eggs in a basket and thinking like this is going to be my final job. Maybe one day, if knock on wood somehow it blew up, then yeah, then I could like claim that. But yeah, I'm not claiming right now that this is anything that's yeah. I mean there are like sadly the generation that's coming up, I would say from my cousin's age at like, how old's my youngest cousin that I'm closest with? I think he's 19. From that generation back, he told me every single year. Now this might be like a secluded experience, but this is just from what I've heard. They would do, let me make it full screen because I already got to the point that I wanted to on the game. We're gonna stop at 259, guys, because we got the vengeful sun god. They did a poll in his class every single year from 9th grade till 12th. So the beginning of his high school year till the end of his high school year, they were doing polls in classes, every class, and they polled and they asked every single kid what their dream job was or what they want to do when they're older, and 89% of them said that they were going to be a social media influencer. 89% every single year was, yep, social media influencer. That's like what is truly looked at as like, I guess the one ticket to fame like thing that everyone thinks about. And like I said, I wouldn't mind like one day making a decent amount of money on here, but I also, in the same sense, like I'm real with myself. I've been doing this for 4 years. Like I've been doing YouTube for 4 years, all while doing other stuff. But yeah, it's crazy to think that like that's become the most sought after thing. I know people that like my grandpa knows. He knows people that are younger than him with kids, and they've quit their jobs and stuff to do social media. There's a lot of people that I guess are in that mentality where they will drop everything and just dedicate their life to doing this. And I mean, hey, there are people that do that and actually do end up blowing up because they are willing to do what it, I don't know. So, there's people that will like bend their morals to get attention on here and stuff, but I don't know. I dream of like one day just being like that chill person that people come to watch, like play video games, hang out, and like vibe at the end of the day, to just like relax. And I don't care about making a fool of myself. I don't care about bending my morals. I don't care about like saying stupid stuff to get reactions. I'm not gonna like, I know a lot of people that have blown up in the past like couple years where they like rage and they slam their stuff and they break their stuff, and kids think it's hilarious and fun. I can't pretend to be somebody fake. I enjoy being myself on here, so that's what it's gonna be. But yeah. See, I truly enjoy like coming on here and just being myself, and hey, that might never be the ticket to making it on a platform because that doesn't make me stand out or whatever, but I'll always at least take pride in knowing that I didn't like change myself at all for it. And that's what my fiance always says to do too, is don't change myself, because if I change myself and develop like a fake personality and stuff on here and then negatively influence a bunch of kids to be stupid and act foolish and whatever most people do to blow up on here, then I'll never feel happy with that. So, but yeah, it was nice meeting you, bro, and talking to you. I don't know where other bro went, or I don't know if he's still on here or not. Thank you, other bro, for coming on here and hanging out. It is literally 3:30 in the morning, so I spent an extra 30 minutes. I was gonna get off around 3, but it's all right, guys. We got to 259. I probably, realistically, if I could feel out the round, if I continue it tomorrow, I'll probably make it to 300, which isn't going to be my best. But I also could like reset and try to do like one of my highest rounds again. But that is going to be a very long stream, and it'll have to be a 2-parter because the last time I did it, last time I did, this is actually what caused me to take a break for 2 weeks. The last time I did a challenge like this was, let me see if I can find it. Last time I did a video was this one right here. And if you guys can't see that, I was on for 8 hours. I was on stream for 8 hours trying to get to my high record, and I did not get off stream until I beat my record of 336. And we got to 352. So I would have to split that into 2, but appreciate y'all guys for it did. It made me feel insane, but I'm gonna try to catch some Z's because I obviously, like I said, I got stuff to do tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. But yeah, it was really nice talking to you guys. Really refreshing to meet some new peeps, and have you guys all have a awesome rest of your night. As I always say, make sure to be happy, stress less. God bless y'all, and yeah, hope to see y'all guys again. Appreciate it, and yeah, have a good rest of your Wednesday night or Tuesday night or whatever.